you are. At least someone's here today. I'm sorry, it's my first assignment and most of my crew is out with food poisoning. I told them not to order sushi on a Monday. Everyone knows that's the leftovers from the weekend. Wow, I'm rambling. Hi, I'm Kelly Porter. I'm Reggie's producer. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you don't mind, I am going to sit you down and I'm gonna mic you up. How does that sound? Okay, great. We're gonna throw you right here. And you know, I've never done this before. I'm wearing a lot of hats today. But not makeup and hair. You know why? Because Dax, what's up, Dax? Dax and I are vegan, and we didn't catch the same plague that the rest of the crew caught. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna need an audio level from you. So, yeah, just...
Hello, hello.
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Cat, dog, penguin.
Hello, hello.
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello, hello.
Sounds good. Okay, everything looks good. Reggie, it's all yours.
Hey. Oh, man, it's great to have you here. Back where it all started.
Yeah, it's good to be back and to see a familiar face. You look great.
Oh, come on, man. Look at you. You the one that look good. So listen, basically, today is going to be pretty straightforward. You've seen the show before. Okay, well, I'm just going to ask you some questions about your life and career. It'll be fun reminiscing. And don't worry, okay? I got your agent's threatening texts, and the kid glove stays on today. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Ho, ho, ho. I see you still got those all-pro reflexes.
Yeah. Ironically enough, that's how it all started for me.
You know, if memory serves, you didn't start out playing football back then.
That's right. It's my first day here as a transfer student. Football kind of just found me.
Now for the Beast de Renaissance. Your helmet. Got those fancy words from this French girl I met recently. Okay then, let's see what you can do.
I don't know, Coach. Haven't played since Pop Warner.
Okay, football's just like music, kid. Once you learn how to play it, it never leaves your soul. Besides, if you're as half as good as you are in hockey, we're in great shape. Hey, Tommy, give him a ball, would you?
We've already got a QB, Coach. A darn good one based on the colleges that have already made me offers.
And a modest one, apparently. Look, we still don't have any depth behind you. If we want to compete for state, it's always best to be prepared.
All right, suit yourself. We got plenty of room on the bench anyways.
Ready! Rocco 80! Yes! Yeah! Woo! Tag! 70 Lion! Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Here we go! Set! 65!
A little rough around the edges, but definitely see some potential. What do you say we smooth out those edges at practice?
Sounds good, Coach.
Good. Good practice.
Welcome to the team.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, man, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't gym class, okay? This is my team. And as long as you understand that, we'll be fine. You got it?
Find yourself a box, keep it clean.
Seats taken.
Look, man, I ain't playing with you, bro. Don't sit beside me, all right?
Yo, get out of here, bro. Hey, find yourself another spot.
Captain of the team in the corner away from everyone? Shouldn't you be in the middle of the locker room? Morale and all?
Well, I'm just over here for some peace and quiet. I like to get my head clear before a game. But I can't really do that if guys like you keep bothering me. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's just... this whole recruitment thing, it's really stressing me out.
Thought you had a ton of offers.
I did, but they can disappear as quickly as they come in. Plus, if I'm not on my game at all times, I can pretty much kiss it all goodbye. I mean, no full ride to college and no shot at the NFL.
NFL? It's a bit lofty, isn't it?
Maybe, but I got a lot of people counting on me, so it's the NFL or bust.
Well, if you're as good as advertised, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. You'll get a chance to see up close on Friday night.
Who's that?
That's Reggie Brown. He's in charge of the school paper and the social media account. He's a pretty good kid, just, you know, a little annoying. Great, and here he comes. What's up, Reggie?
Tommy Matthews, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, Reggie?
Oh, maybe a exclusive for the paper?
You know, winning me over with flattery will absolutely work every time. Okay, I got an exclusive for you. You ready? Okay, so get this. You're really gonna love this. Okay, so today I was in the cafeteria, and you know how I usually have a chocolate shake at lunch, right? Okay, so today, this is crazy. I had a vanilla shake. That's crazy, right? I mean, vanilla.
Yeah, Tommy, man, you gotta give me something I can use here. Anything, man. Oh, how about a quote?
Okay, Reggie, here's a quote. Tommy Matthews scores 4 touchdowns and leads his team to another victory. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I can make that work. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Hey, if you really want a quote, I can help you out.
Who are you, exactly?
I'm the new backup QB.
Backup QB. Yeah, I'm good. No, thanks. On second thought, I need something to report on, and it might be worthwhile for the fans to learn the new face of the team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Okay. First question. Which quarterback style would you say you emulate the most?
Well, it's been a while since I played competitively, but back in the day, my game was closest to Lamar Jackson. If all my receivers are covered, pull it down, hit the hole for some big gains.
All right. All right. Solid answer. So, when out on the field, how would you describe your personality in the huddle?
Well, no matter what sport you're playing, the most important thing you can do is be ready when your number's called. So, whatever coach asks me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Finally. That's something I can report on. Thanks, QB2. I'll see you out there Friday night.
All right. Tommy. You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have this bug that's going around.
You don't look fine. You look sluggish. It's like you're not playing with any heart out there.
Don't you dare talk to me about my heart. I've put everything I have into this. This game is my life.
If you have so much heart, prove it. Because you're not showing any out there. Whoa. Whoa, hey, easy. Easy, man. I didn't mean to upset you.
You're right.
About what?
About my lack of heart.
Look, I didn't mean anything by it.
No, it's my heart, man. I was born with a congenital heart defect.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that my heart doesn't push blood through my body properly.
Tommy, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I had a surgery when I was 9 to repair it. But my doctor's saying I need another one.
Tommy, you need to get help immediately.
Listen, if word gets out about this, that's the end of my football career. Do you understand? Please, you can't tell anyone about this.
This is serious. You can't afford to wait any longer.
It's just fatigue at this point. I'll be fine. Okay, I just need to get through this season. Plus, I owe it to these guys to help them win a state championship.
Fine. But I don't feel right agreeing to this. If it gets any worse, then I'm gonna have to tell Coach.
What, and let you take over? I don't think so. I'll be fine.
All right, boys, bring it in.
Is that a word?
We gotta be way more physical.
Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our
All right, let's
coverage.
play. There's going to be another play for you tonight.
What?
We need you to take off your helmet and take a bench.
Coach, what do you mean? You're pulling me? After everything I've given to this team?
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, take a seat.
Coach, I don't know what he told you, but I'm fine, Coach. I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't do this.
Hey. Look, I need you to take it easy. We'll talk about this later in private. Sit.
What'd you say, man?
Let the trainers do their job. I know you're worried, but you got 52 other guys out there. I need you to focus. They are all counting on you.
52 guys? No sweat, coach. Do it.
Good, because we're gonna need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
No, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. What can go wrong?
Great. Well, with your raw athleticism, you got this.
Hope you're right.
Whoa, you forgetting something? Your helmet. The piece de renaissance, the most important part. Come on, you got this.
Yeah, you're right, coach. I got this.
Yeah? Yeah, you got this. He so doesn't got this.
One more quarter to go in this always emotion-filled homecoming rivalry. Kevin Connors and our entire broadcast team bringing you the live stream action courtesy of EA Sports. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. So I'm not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field, but here he is. Now he completes his first throw, and meanwhile, there's Coach Fetu breathing a huge sigh of relief on the sideline. Makes you wonder, what was he expecting out of this guy? Really needing to chip away at this deficit. QB2 takes the snap. Oh, hold on, he's running left. Now he'll pass it. Goes to his left, it's complete. A 25-yard gain and a spectacular run by QB2. Lots of success through the air on this drive. Hawk gets the rock, spins away from a defender, and a solid gain to the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Knifes his way across the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Hawks lined up behind QB2. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now he's brought down after moving the chains. 1st down. Seeking their first score of the game. Hawk will get the first crack at the end zone. And no gain on the play that time. It's 2nd and goal. A little bit closer to the end zone now. Draw play, here's Hawk. And nothing gained that time. So now it's 3rd and goal. From the 4-yard line, gathers the snap. Now he brings the ball down. He's up, and he'll take it in for the score. QB2 with a rushing touchdown on his first drive of the game. And if that isn't validation for Coach Fetu, I'm not sure what is. An opening drive by QB2 that finishes in the end zone. And it's good. So they trim the lead by 1 more point. The score now 13-7. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. This is fielded just inside the goal line. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Bearcats take over on offense. And there's Carpenter making some final preparations as we await the snap. They'll start this drive on the ground. And a short pickup here as he'll get to about the 27. Well, I've got a moment. I gotta give a quick shout out to my man Reggie Brown with the school newspaper here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 10-yard line. Now QB2 came off the bench to lead his team to a touchdown the last time out. Here's a chance now to prove it wasn't a fluke. Pushes through, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? Myers is on now for the PAT. And they'll take a narrow lead, just 1 point between the teams. The score now, 14-13. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. On that Bearcats sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. And they've watched a 13-0 lead disintegrate with a snap. Sends it to Favors in the flat. Now he'll take it out past the 30-yard line. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the years to come. Some of them are on this field today. Stifled on that last run, it's third down. Shotgun snap, here's Carpenter. Oh, it's a fumble. The D's got it. They're on the move. Always a pleasure. And they'll have it at the 2-yard line. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Now the try to add one more. And he knocks it through. The lead now 21-13. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. Come out 5 wide, 3 to the right.
Ringo. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
From the gun, looking to throw. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. And that's good for a first down. Well, what a scene here today. And I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that our next live stream will be from the state championship game later this season. Most believe the Brush Hogs are the team best positioned to raise that trophy. My opinion, pigs will fly before the Brush Hogs win it all, but what do I know? Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Back to the air on second down. Here's Carpenter. He's got it past the marker. 20. And he's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A 47-yard gain. And what a time for that play.
Strong left. Record.
Now from the red zone, it's Carpenter. He's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats. Terrence Stocker. His second touchdown catch of the game.
Get ready.
Looking to throw again. So they come up empty on that play call. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles, and this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. QB2 looks downfield. Deep throw for Fuller. And that's nearly picked off. Oh, they really needed that turnover. But the drive will continue. Following the near turnover.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Lets one go deep for Patton. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Davion Patton. His second touchdown catch of the game. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. The advantage now, 28-19. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 5. And he's down at the 25. Well, I gotta say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, yeah, they're not nearly as loud now as they were earlier when they were enjoying a shutout. Goes underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. Carpenter gets everyone to the line. A pickup of 3 on the play. So it'll be second. The ball's loose. Now it's picked up going the other way. Scooped up by the D. The D's got it. They're on the move. You know, I gotta say, it's kind of odd seeing someone other than Tommy Matthews delivering these throws. I mean, he was basically the face of this franchise, in a manner of speaking. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Fakes the handoff. Play action. He'll take a shot at the end zone. Oh, and that would have been a touchdown if it hadn't been for the quick hands on defense. Interesting call here. They're going to keep the punt team on the sideline for this 4th down. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. He'll go deep for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. And that should seal the deal. Here's the Eagles looking for 2. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. They're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Here's Carpenter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ellington. And it's a pick-6 touchdown. The fireworks continue in this heavyweight matchup. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
I'm going to be watching you. Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game out there tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? We'd love to add you to our site. My man.
the man of the hour. You're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot to prep for the playoffs.
I'll tell you what. If you give me the exclusive, I'll put together your senior highlight reel for recruiting next year.
Wow, you really do that?
Heck yeah. Man, I got a lot of tricks to get a lot of eyes on your tape, too. Yeah, I do that for all the guys that are pretty nice to me, which is the kicker and now you.
So, I need as much help as I can get with recruiting. All right, let's get started.
Wow, great, okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
Biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, any.
Well, I felt like I was able to get to the line and make adjustments to put our team in the best position to make big plays.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's your exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Maryland High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Eagles. Joining you on this beautiful evening, I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. Taken at the 1. Oh, look, the ball's loose. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles.
They ain't ready for us.
They get this party started on the opening drive. Myers now to add the extra point. And that'll make our score 7-0. The Eagles are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 17. He came with a hit stick on that tackle. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. Rainey's lined up in the backfield. Drops back to throw here on third. He's in trouble, and down he goes. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. QB2 and his brigade of playmakers take the field for the first time in this title game. And they bring him down after a short pickup. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media It can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not well. Oh, hold on, he's running right. Nice spin move, and he's finally stopped. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Now another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. From the shotgun now. Inside handoff.
How you like me now?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And they extend their lead. Now for the point after. And they continue to push ahead, 14-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. It's taken at the 1. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Oh, he's taken down hard on that explosive tackle. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. Dad Clyde played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother Tommy. Mom Olivia was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. They go back to Rainey, and a nice pickup there, but it's not enough to get past the marker. 4th down on the way. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And here's the kick. Here's Washington. And not much to it on that return as he's unable to find a seam. First play of the drive for the Eagles. They're up by double digits as they look to widen their advantage. They start the drive with Hawk. Gets away from a defender, and that's a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. Long run. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's QB2. Patton brings in his first catch. And he's out at the 13. A 36-yard gain and one for the highlight reel. Following that tremendous play, it's 1st and 10. Here's QB2. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Hawk gets the handoff. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. Looking to convert once again. Here's 3rd and long. They go back to Hawk. And he's nowhere close to a first down. I mean, let the second guessing begin on whether they should have passed it there. We've got a scoring threat in the red zone as we start this second quarter. The second quarter will start with a bang as the call is to go for it on fourth down. Now he'll tuck and run. Quick on his feet. The gamble pays off. Touchdown, Eagles. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Myers is on now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off? He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. This will be caught deep in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. The drive begins on the ground with Rainey. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. There you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. From the gun on third down, here's Dixon. And a great catch there on the sideline. What concentration by that young man. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade. And to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he's got it past the marker, first down. You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. All right, so following the short gain, here's second down. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Over the middle. Caught by the ball. Comes out. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 32-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And QB2 will look to use his legs as well as his arm to lead his team down the field. He breaks away.
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
20, 10. Now he's finally taken down. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Just a massive gain on that last play put the D on its heels. They're inside the 5 now, just brimming with confidence. A sack and a big loss of yards on the play. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, signing a bunch of autographs. They scored on their first 2 drives of the game. Now a 3rd and long situation looks to challenge that streak. And he's tackled at the 21. Timeout called by the Brush Hogs. That's their 2nd one thus far as we unravel the final moments of this opening half. 4th and goal, and I like this decision here. They're going to go for it. Lets it fly for Patton. He comes down with it, and he's tackled at the 17. So the Brush Hogs will take possession. We've kind of been waiting for this offense to hit its stride. I certainly know the coaches have. Maybe this is the start of something here on another 1st and 10. Now he's forced out of the live ball, and now it's out of bounds. The defense knocked it loose, but could not take it away. Just a couple yards away. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw from the gun. Oh no, he coughs it up. Needing something positive. Here's 3rd and 15. Dixon hands it off to Rainey, and he's tackled for a loss as they're unable to avoid a 4th down. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Washington fields it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown! Brian Washington. A stunning sequence on the return. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So after 1 half of championship action, it's the Eagles in control. And when we return the 2nd half of this historic showdown, we can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the 2nd half. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. It's just been amazing to see. They've yet to finish a drive without putting points on the scoreboard. Oh, everyone felt that one. Now he's finally out of bounds after a huge gain on the play. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. On 1st down, they go back to Hawk. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fetu's request and surprised his players with a pre-game speech. Can you imagine that? And he's down at the 20-yard line. 11 yards on the play. Good for an Eagle 1st down. We're seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive, picking up 1st downs along the way. And he'll push his way to the 12. A gain of 8 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 2. And they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the 1st down. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. They are running away with this game. Now the kick for one more. And the kick is good. Our score now, 36-0. Still leading by a comfortable margin. They're lined up for the return. He fields it at the 2. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And the last thing they want is for this drive to end with yet another reason to bring on their punt team. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. It's a fumble. The D's got it. They're on the move.
Way too easy.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. Now they'll kick the PAT. It's up and it's good. So the scoreboard reads 43-0. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team. I gotta tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Scans the field. Now he tucks it. Oh, no! All that, and now a fumble. Now it's picked up going the other way. And they'll have it at the 40-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And QB2, well, he's been a force of nature with his legs and that promising young arm. Shakes him off if he could go. A 30-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. On first down, they go back to Hawk. They're struggling to slow him down. And what a play to put his team inside the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. They snap the ball. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. Listen to this crowd cheering for QB2. A dream scenario for a young man who wondered if he'd ever get his chance. Wait, it's a fake. They're going to throw. That'll be caught at the 4-yard line. And he'll be marked out at the 3-yard line. Here's the whistle, and now the kick. Fielded in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Throw. Oh, he lost the football. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fetu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Following the incompletion on 2nd, here's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Dixon. Oh, it's a fumble. Scooped up by the D.
You get nothing and like it!
And it's all the way back for a touchdown. first down. Myers now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Rainey's lined up behind Dixon. Looking to pass on first down. They give it to Rainey. And he's just not able to break through the line. Brought down for no gain. Lined up in the shotgun. As they get situated at the line, we've come to the end of the third quarter. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. Grabs the snap. The ball's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 27-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And, you know, here's my plan if I'm Coach Fetu. Put the ball in the hands of QB2 and let him work his magic on this drive. And a huge loss on the play as he can't avoid the sack. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, you know, until earlier this season, he caught it! And he stopped at the 31. Needing to make up some ground. Here's third and long. He's back to pass. He's going to run. Oh, QB2 sacked. It's a safety. And when he panicked, the defense took advantage. Following the safety, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Here comes the return. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. One last thing on Recruits to Watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell's highlights. And it's like watching someone play Madden. You know, Madden, the video game. Madden. Wanting nothing more than a score. It's second and long. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Send. Oh, the ball's loose. Now it's picked up going the other way.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, they are running up the score. Now to tack on another point. And he knocks it through.
Who wants some?
Following that thrilling fumble return, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Looking to pass. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's Dixon. They run the screen, and that's complete to Rainey. The ball comes out, and a lucky break for the offense as it goes out of bounds. They will keep possession. On first down, he'll drop back. Oh, the ball comes down. He's looking to go. Live ball. Scooped up by the D. Get some ankle tape for that defender. And this will be spotted at the 28. So the Eagles are lined up now, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. That's a sack and a big loss of yards on the play. During my pregame interview with Coach Fetu, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids, but I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. I mean, it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. He's going to run for it. Busts through the contact. So the offense stays on the field looking to move the chains on fourth down. He's on the move. He's going to tuck and run. And he's tackled inside the red zone after a huge gain. Hawks lined up in the backfield. In the red zone, looking to throw. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. All right, here we go. It's first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And that should seal the deal. Now to dot the I and cross the T. And the point after attempt is good.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ready now for the kick. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, and he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. Going through the motions now, it's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's Dixon. This time he's got the connection. Oh, but wait, there's a flag down. So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action. First and 10, back to pass. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. Following the takedown, it's second and long. Looking to throw, here's Dixon. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. Come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Back to pass on third and very long. Airing it out for Kirkpatrick. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes fourth down. And the kick is away. Here's Washington, and he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. And that will do it. Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man? Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Eagles.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna put on a show for you for sure, Snoop.
All right. You never know, we may connect in the future. Good luck.
For shizzle. La-di-da-di-da. I just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I saw that. Thanks for introducing me back there. I'm just kidding. That was pretty cool. Did I hear he's pulling for us?
Yeah, man.
Cool. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Ricky Sutherland gets things started. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. So in this matchup of top-ranked quarterbacks, it's QB2 with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. Trucks that defender, and he breaks free. Touchdown! Sammy Hawk, a show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers is on now for the PAT. Good for a 7-0 lead. Come on now! After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a good look at quarterback Braxton Knight and this dynamic Hawks offense. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. Ooh-wee, he gets laid out on that punishing blow. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Dangerous throw, and it's intercepted. Bring it! Bring it! And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles! And they stretch their lead. Now they're lined up for the extra point. Stretch the lead 14-0. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. Oh no, he coughs it up! The D's got it, they're on the move! And they'll have it at the 16-yard line. The Eagles send out their offense, and as they get underway, complacency can be the silent killer. This drive will be key.
It's over! Let's dominate!
And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. Surveys the field. Scratch that, he's moving right. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. And now it's time for the extra point. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Needing a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. Launched with the stiff arm. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. The Hawks send out their offense. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. And he makes the catch. Now he's taken down. The connection on that play, good for 7 yards. Now it's 2nd down. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for work. It's a fumble! Sends it to Thrash. Now it's picked up going the other way. First play of the drive for the Eagles. And let's keep an eye out, but they may get more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. An 11-yard pickup and a first down for the Eagles. Off play action. Using his legs now. Great move, avoids the defender. And he stopped at the 12. 10 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Now from the red zone, it's QB2. Oh, hold on, he's running right. Brushes it off, and that puts them a yard short of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, it's first and goal. Now he tucks the ball, looking, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. They're looking unstoppable right now. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. The tally now, 28-0. Still very much in control of this game. They're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. They'll start this drive just beyond the 20. So the Hawks are lined up now. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be popped up into the air, and he picked it off. And they'll have it at the 34-yard line. So the Eagles are lined up now. Remarkable consistency so far. They've scored on every possession to this point of the game. Looking deep for Matthews. And that is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Tommy Matthews' first catch is good for 6. A movie moment in his comeback. Now the try to add one more. And the kick is good. The score now 35-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the D. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. Now for the point after. It's up and it's good. Our score now 42-0. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. He's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Spots Thrash, completes the throw. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the... Oh, it's a fumble! The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 38-yard line. The Eagles send out their offense. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. QB2 takes the snap. Deep throw for Matthews. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. That's another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. And he gets it to go. So the scoreboard reads 49-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And really not much there as he's tackled just beyond the 20-yard line. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And this drive will begin on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A gain of 1 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Knight. And they drop him for a sack. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. Knight looks downfield. Sending it downfield for Monroe. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Spins away from the tackle, and that's a terrific return as he shows off the wheels on his way up the field. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Caught by Matthews. Coach Vetu's team among the best in high school football. Undefeated and blessed with the potent combination of QB2 and Tommy Matthews. They are the combo to watch here today, no question. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's QB2. Oh, but he can't pull it in. The defense able to prevent what looked like a score. Oh, it appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. 4th down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. They're going for it. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line. You can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. Now he brings the ball down. He's on the move. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Following the incompletion on 1st, now it's 2nd and goal. It's incomplete. Choice there to break that up. Incompletions on first and second led to this. Third and goal and a tough situation. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Tommy Matthews' third score of the game, and this comeback is now legendary. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's no good. Might have been a divot that messed him up. He was poking at the ground like a golfer before that kick. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. They've yet to go anywhere on this drive. It's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Knight. He's getting the ball's loose. Now it's picked up going the other way. And they'll have it at the 42-yard line. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. The Eagles give it to the back. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Out of the gun on third. Lets one go deep for Matthews. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Tommy Matthews. And his mom, she's going crazy right now. Her son's having an incredible game. And he knocks it through. Still ahead by a wide margin. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. The Central Hawks start to... Oh, look, the ball's loose. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 33-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. Going deep now, and that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Tommy Matthews. He's putting on a show here today. Wow. And the point after attempt is good. You know, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game, how his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, right? And I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. For years to come. And he puts it through. After giving up the touchdown, the Eagles are back to receive. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. First play of the drive for the Eagles. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Airing it out for Matthews. Oh, and it's incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Drops back to throw here on third. Down the middle of the field, it's complete.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. Yet another clip for his growing highlight reel. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. Gathers the snap. Forces that throw, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it at the 37-yard line. Hawks lined up behind QB2. They go play action. Lets it fly for Matthews. And he makes the grab. Touchdown. Oh, no, wait, no. No, they're calling it out of bounds just outside the chalk. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's going deep for Matthews. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Now the kick for one more. It's up and it's good. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. The ball comes out. Boy, and that's not a great outcome as he's brought down inside the 20. They start the drive. High ball. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. The Hawks will try. Oh, no, he coughs it up. The D's got it. They're on the move.
I'm going to show you
this. All the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. Now they'll kick the PAT. And he gets it to go. Following that thrilling fumble return, The Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Knight takes the snap. Looking for Monroe. It's intercepted. And they'll have it inside the red zone. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Ooh, and that's a tough drop. He knows that would have been 6 points if he'd held on. Working now from within the red zone. QB2 looks downfield. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Now to tack on another point. And he knocks it through. Giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. As we near the end of the half, it's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem. And it's a fumble! And the Eagles take possession. They closed in on that ball quickly. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass. What is going on? This could be good or really, really bad. And a huge loss on the play as he can't avoid the sack. With a country mile in front of them, it's second and long. Sending it downfield for Matthews. He makes the catch. Past the 20. And he cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. They'll start this drive on the ground, and they bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. They've got 2 remaining as we near the halfway mark. They'll play it safe as he drops to one knee, and that'll bring us to the midway point of this matchup. They'll play it safe as he drops to one knee, and that'll bring us to the midway point of this matchup. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it away. Washington fields it. And he's stopped on a solid but not spectacular return. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Eagles in control. And when we return, even more of this clash between two top teams. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Here comes the kick. Fielded at the 15. Oh, he lost the football.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
It's a fumble. Scooped up by the D, and they'll have it at the 18-yard line. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. The Eagles try the run. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. Now the linemen on both sides dig in for this first and goal. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Breaks free. That's a sack and a big loss of yards on the play. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. Running on third and goal. Breaks that tackle, and there's daylight. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. Fourth and goal, and I like this decision here. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it. He's across midfield.
Bring it!
Touchdown! Sammy Hawk, a show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Now they're lined up for the extra point. It's up and it's good. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Throwing to start the drive. Here's the ball's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 25-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. Now he'll tuck and run. Oh, QB2 sack. It's a safety. And when he panicked, the defense took advantage. Following the safety, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Choice fields the punt, and he's down at the 30. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. The fake to Grove, Knight to throw. Into heavy traffic and is picked off. And that's twice now he's come up with a turnover. Hawks lined up in the backfield. And this drive will begin on the ground. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. You know, going back to signing day, I gotta say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. Shotgun look. Here's QB2. Scratch that, he's moving left. Spins out of it. And he's stopped just short of the 20-yard line after a big-time play. A toss to Hawk, running right. And the play call there, successful as they get it across for the first. From the 10-yard line, here's first and goal. Scans the field. Oh, hold on, he's running left. And he does it again. Touchdown. They are running away with this game. Myers now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. They're lined up for the return. He fields it at the 2. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. One running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan Warrior, Knight's pass is intercepted. Picked off, and it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. And now it's time for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. Throwing after the interception. Here's Knight. First catch for Cole. And he's tackled at the 41. A pickup of 16 yards. Good for a Hawks first down. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Completes that throw on the crossing route. Now he's brought down. The completion good for 3, bringing up second down. They snap the ball. Fires right, it's complete. They bring him down. 4 yards there on the completion, but it sets up a third down. Kevin Connors here to welcome you back as we begin the fourth quarter. Third down from the gun. Is this intercepted? It is. Picked off by Washington. So the Eagles are lined up now, and they are very much in control of this game. The drive begins on the ground with Hawk. Waves off a would-be tackler. 10, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Sammy Hawk. What a game for this young man. 3 rushing touchdowns. Now the try to add one more. And the point after attempt is good. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Now he finds his target on the out route. And he won't get much on 1st down. Ryan Gibson with the tackle. Back to pass on 2nd down. He finds Thrash. And he's out at the 29-yard line. After a minimal pickup, it's 3rd and 6. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Knight is picked off. Intercepted by Douglas. And they'll have it just outside the red zone. And that's the 2nd time this game. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. All right, here we go. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's QB2. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. And the kick is good. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. So the Hawks are lined up now. And to be honest, all hope seems lost. But these kids continue to show some heart. That's the snap. It's complete to Monroe. Taken down as he makes the grab. It's 2 yards on the completion there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Knight. Quick decision completes the throw. Now he's taken down. The defense looks like they're expecting a throw. He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They set up the... Oh, the ball's loose! Now it's picked up going the other way. Advantage on the scoreboard. 11 yards that time, and they move the chains. The Eagles will run it. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. He's got it! Touchdown, Eagles! Tommy Matthews! And there is no question he's the player of the game. Now for the point after. And he puts it through. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Times it to Monroe on the slant. And he's down at the 35. Just. Here's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. The ball comes out. Scooped up by
You gotta
D.
love it, baby. Give me some more.
Oh, now you see him, now you don't. And he'll be marked out at the 19. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this final quarter. QB2 gives it to Hawk. A strong move along the way, but he's still taken down for a loss. They're quick to get to the line. It's caught! Touchdown, Eagles! And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. It's up and it's good. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. He's back to pass, and they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's Knight. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. With just a mile to go, here's third and long. Looking to pass. And Knight goes down for the sack. The defense does it again on back-to-back downs. Not much of a choice here. They've got to go for it on fourth down. Throws left, it's complete. But he will not reach the marker. So the Eagles will get the football with excellent field position. From the gun, inside handoff. Drives through defense. So Coach Fetu keeping the playbook open as Coach Robbins stares a hole right through him. This is getting tense right now. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Second down, running it. He'll be brought down at the 11. Timeout called by the Eagles. Likely the last one of this game. Back after a quick break. A fake to Hawk, QB2 to throw. Going long distance for Matthews. He pulls it in. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Oh, they are running up the score. And that will do it. The Eagles win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to break tackles when I have to take off is a dimension that most other QBs don't have.
Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you might as well just be better off throwing the ball to me, right? But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Wow, so the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my old position.
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. It's a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And Clemson has taken the early lead. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, Parker? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, here's White. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Just an unbelievable start, less than a minute in. They're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah. I guess I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So
need to execute better and try and get back in this game.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Ellington. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Spinning away. And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Come on, not fair.
Oh, he knocks him over. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell, 56 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be Jennings. Lost the football.
DeMarcus Jennings, the ball carrier.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's White. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
He's going to field this at the 4. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down to the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 3 yards out. And Clemson tacks onto their lead.
I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his 1st ever start, now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive. Punting the in trouble, and he's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's White to throw on 3rd down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off at the 35.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
from the gun. Williams. He's going to take off with it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
1st and 10, Florida. Now Ellington. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. It's going the other way.
Kent Ellington, the ball carrier.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Williams escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As we saw right there, they've got a quarterback that, while, yes, he can throw it, he's not afraid to take the ball and run, and it paid off with a score on that last play.
Yeah, Brandon, he's a true dual threat guy. I mean, if you take away the passing lanes, he'll use his legs and create plays like one we just saw there. I really think this young guy could just tuck it and go more times than not if he chose to do so.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He's going to go deep for beat. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the ground, Ellington. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw is White on 3rd down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's at the 30. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. White, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, White. Open man is Galladay, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. White now, operating from the gun. Now White lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
White's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Now they can't bring him down. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
49. Gators nothing.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell.
And that's what this defense.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the defense.
Ellington, the ball carrier.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. From the gun, Williams. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On the carry, it's Jewell. And bulldozing his way through. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. They'll try the option on first and goal. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And this carries into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
43-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 40.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, they run with Ellington. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47.
The 3rd down pass.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 42.
The first down pass.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell, 28 yards. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
And you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. White. Throw left side complete. That's Perkins. And he lost the football. It's going the other way.
White's pass complete.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
For the extra point.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll get this one to Galladay. The ball comes out, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 33 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 37.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up
to make it pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Bring it!
Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now White lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So simple. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Complete.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Steps away to his left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them in to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Now White with a first down throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That right there is kind of a summary for how this day has gone for the offense. No points still, and that time points in the other direction.
Not much more. To get beat for a long touchdown.
Swing the completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. From the gun, White. He hits Beasley right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now White lost the football. It's going the other way.
The quarterback sacked. A fumble on the
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom just think about the defense.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 23-yard run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this. Well, for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. On 1st and 10, White. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.